Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Well, more like welcoming myself back to my channel because I've been so MIA lately. It's been over 2 weeks since I uploaded, but I'm back finally with this makeup look, and it's not just any makeup look. It is a makeup without any flashback, without the bright ghost face, and without the huge white under eyes. So if you guys want to know how I achieved this makeup specifically without any flashback, which is perfect for any special occasion, then please keep on watching. For this makeup look, you can use any face primer you like. Today I'll be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, one of my favorite primers ever. And I'm just going to spray that all over my face, and then I'm just going to let it dry and absorb into my skin. Now this is where the mistakes happen. The reason why we get flashback, it's because there is sunscreen in our foundations. If you ever see SPF 15, SPF 10, SPF whatever, that means there is sunscreen in your foundation, and that is what the flash picks up. In order to avoid that, you need to pick a foundation that does not have any SPF, and you're good to go. My favorite one at the moment, it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'll leave the shade in the description box, as well as all of the other products that I'll be using in this tutorial. So this foundation is my number one at the moment, and my second one, it is the L'Oreal Infallible. That also has no SPF. If a foundation does not have the SPF on the bottle, generally means that it does not have any. However, be careful and make sure you read the ingredients, because it might have a slight amount, and that will give you that ghost face that we never want. Now for the second thing, it is the concealer. Also make sure that there is no SPF, there is no sunscreen, it is just your plain concealer. And for me, my go-tos are the Wet n Wild, again, Photo Focus. Wet n Wild is really stepping up on the game with the Photo Focus products, and honestly they're amazing. So my go-to, it is the Wet n Wild, and another great option is the Fit Me by Maybelline, which is great, also does not have any SPF. For the concealer, I'll just apply a little bit underneath the eyes just to cover the dark circles a little bit more, and then I'm also going to apply that on the eyelids, and that's going to serve me as an eyeshadow base. It's going to cover the veins, and it's also going to help the eyeshadows last longer. And I'm also going to apply this concealer in the smile lines, just because when I smile, eat, or talk, I get creases there, and the concealer will prevent that. Now I'm just going to blend everything out with this damp sponge. Now it's time for the powders, which is one of the most important things you can do. Foundation, concealers, and setting powders are what give you the horrible flashback. So of course, I'm also using the Photo Focus Wet n Wild powder, because like I said, Wet n Wild has stepped up their game big time. I'm just going to dab this powder all over my face, and this is going to set my makeup in place. But also make sure that the powders do not have any SPF. Most powders do, so be very careful in the powders you use. The brand doesn't matter. As you can see, this is Wet n Wild, extremely affordable, and it works amazing. I guarantee you, you will not have any flashback. Those are the three most important things that you want to look out when you want to do your makeup for a special occasion, or for whenever you think that you'll be using some flash photography. Now you can use whatever bronzer you like. Most of them don't have any SPF. Again, you can always check in the ingredients, and today I'll be using the Sephora Honey Heat Bronzer, one of my favorite bronzers ever. I love applying this on the hollows of the cheeks, the sides of the forehead, and on the jawline. For the bronzer, I really don't have much to share. Maybe you can apply a little bit more than what you're used to, not like crazy amounts that it's super sharp line, just because the flash washes out a little bit of that color. So by having a little bit of extra color, it makes your bronzer stand out even more. Again, this is completely optional. Now I'm gonna move on to blush. You can use whichever blush you like. I'll be using this one from Mite Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, I cannot explain to you guys how amazing this brand is. I am speechless. All I can tell you is that you need this in your life if you like makeup. I'll be using this Shaharan Twilight, I believe it's called. Again, everything will be in the description box. And all I'm going to do with this mineral blush is I'm just going to apply the tiniest little bit on the apples of the cheeks. And I love mixing that with the bronzer just for a more natural finish. And the finish of this blush, it is absolutely stunning. Now I'm just going to go back in with any blending brush with no additional products, and I'm just going to blend everything out just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. I'll be using my Fix Plus to set my makeup, and this also gets rid of that powdery finish that the powders leave. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that Fix Plus on my highlighter brush, and this makes the highlight stand out even more, and it also acts as a glue. It makes the highlight stick to your skin. I really recommend applying some sort of setting spray to your highlight, and you will notice the difference. Today for highlight, I'll be using this one from Wet n Wild. It is my first time using it, and oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. I cannot believe this is drugstore. That's how amazing this is. I think it's something Petals. Again, it's the first time I'm using it, so I don't really remember the names. But anyways, I'm just going to apply this on the highest point of my cheeks in a C shape. I'm also going to apply this on the chin, cupid's bow, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, and my favorite part ever is on the forehead. This looks amazing in pictures, and you guys always ask me how I get my highlight to stand out like this, and that is how I applied highlight on my forehead. A lot. The more the better. Now for the eyes, I didn't know what I was going to do, so I decided to use a light brown eyeshadow from Morphe, and I'm just going to apply this on the crease, and this is going to be my transition shade. Then I'll go back in with a darker brown eyeshadow and a smaller blending brush, and I'm just going to focus this right on the crease of the eye. Not gonna bring it as high as I did with the first eyeshadow. Lastly, I'll be using a much darker brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer V of the eye. Again, using the smaller blending brush, just so I have a more precise application and I have more control on where this eyeshadow will go. Now I'll be using this gray eyeshadow, and I'm just going to mix it with this blue eyeshadow. I know it's an odd combination, but hey, why not? I'm just going to apply this on the outer V of the eye with a flat brush. This one is from Vanity Planet, and I'm just going to lightly repeat this process until I have built up this product. These eyeshadows are from Ofra. I don't recommend them at all. They don't have much pigmentation, and they're very powdery. So not my favorite eyeshadows. Instead, I decided to use Neptune from BH Cosmetics. This is from the Galaxy Chic palette. Now these eyeshadows are on another level. I'm just going to apply this on top of the first eyeshadows I applied, just for an extra hint of blue. Now I'll just go back in with my blending brush with no additional product, and I'm just going to blend the eyeshadows out just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Again, with another BH palette, I'll be using this light purple eyeshadow. I will just apply that on the center of my eyelid. Again, building up this product and very lightly blending it towards the previous eyeshadows we just applied. Now I'll be using the 611 NYX Jumbo Pen, and I'm just going to apply this on the inner third of my eyelid. And I'm also going to apply this on the tear duct area. And this is going to serve me as a glue basically for the powder highlight that I'm going to be applying right now. And the highlight I'll be using, of course, is the Wet n Wild highlight I just used on my face. It is amazing. Look at the pigmentation on this highlight. It really looks like a metallic eyeshadow. So with the tips of my finger, I'm just going to apply this all over the areas that I applied yogurt. And again, yogurt was just a base, and it's going to help the powders stick to my eyes. Now going back with the purple eyeshadow, I'm just going to blend the harsh line that the Wet n Wild highlight left, just to make sure that everything's blended seamlessly. Going back in with the second brown eyeshadow, I'm just going to blend this in on my lower lash line, following it with any black eyeshadow. Using the Maybelline Blackest Black Gel Liner, I'm just going to apply this on my upper and lower waterline. And by tightlining your upper lash line, this actually covers the gap between your eyelashes and your eyeball. with my favorite eyeliner ever, which is the NYC liquid eyeliner, I'm just going to do a regular wing. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara on my upper and lower lashes. For lashes today, I'll be using Scandal lashes in the style Instaglam. Yes, Instaglam. I love that name. Anyways, these lashes are amazing. The styles are very interesting, very different. They're super lightweight, and the best part of all, they are very affordable. As always, I'm just going to place my lashes as close to my real lashes as possible. With the same Wet n Wild highlighter, I'm just going to apply that on the highest point of my eyebrow. And then an eyeliner, it is not finished until I go back and retouch it. I make the line even more black, and I also sharpen it up. And the best part of all is that it covers any glue that might be peeking through. Now for the lips, I'll be using this lip liner from City Color, and this is in the shade Cashmere. I'm just going to line and fill in my lips with this, and that will be all for this makeup look.
Got you drunk, hiding from the boat. Show me what you want, give me what you want.
So this is it for today, you guys. I hope this video really helps you because it's helped me a ton, especially when I have special events to go to and I don't want to look like a ghost. I have definitely learned from my mistakes, and I hope my mistakes help you guys too. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, I hopefully see you on my next tutorial very soon. Bye! Mwah. Also, forgot you guys haven't seen me in a while, so I did get my hair done. Well, their roots, because they were looking rough. It was over 6 months since I got my hair done, which is long overdue. And then I also got my nails off. I didn't get them off, I bit them off, I peeled them off, I ripped them off. I know, horrible mistake. Trust me, I'm paying for it. They are so painful. I can't barely do anything without hurting them. So for now, I'll have these beautiful hands all over my videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Anyways, you guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye!